Hi there. I've been asked by Ericom to talk to you with regard to their TIPT product and how we can enhance your customers' calling experience and also make it more profitable for you by the addition of Captivate Connect. My name is Mark Horwood. I am the CEO of Captivate Connect, so I know pretty well the system back to front because we developed it. So back in 1994, and we started Captivate, or I started Captivate with one single goal, was to make on hold enjoyable. Since inception, we've aspired to innovate and develop new solutions and ultimately help businesses by having their customers enjoy waiting on hold. In addition to producing the promotional messages on hold that you know of, Captivate Connect adds the additional features in between your promotional messages, which have been developed in-house and exclusively available for Captivate Connect. We'll talk about those in just a moment. You don't need to settle for second best when innovative technologies are here available and your customers will enjoy them. Let's look at what frustrates the customer most whilst they're waiting on hold. So this is not me talking to you. This is the University of Western Australia research conducted in March 2021. So the top one there, boring elevator music on hold, is disliked by about 20% of people. They just don't like it. So by just having elevator music on hold, you're upsetting 20% of your customers. By having repetitive on hold messages that never change, you're upsetting a lot more, 75%. So, and also audio that starts from the beginning, every time a caller is placed back on hold, that's about, 45% of people don't like it. So most native hosted IP telephony systems use a WAV file solution, which starts at the beginning each and every time a caller is placed on hold or transferred or picked up and just says, he's still on the phone, Mark. Do you want to wait? Yes, please. I'll hear the same thing again and again and again. And the customers don't like it. So the customer is king, remember. So let's look at what the customer said as a non-starter for them as a customer. Down the bottom, the big one, we value your call. Your time is important to us. Please bear with us. We understand you're waiting. 54% of the people dislike it. Let's call it hate, because they know, frankly, that it's a lie. They know it's a pre-recorded information. They know that it's just there to try and appease them. They're called courtesies in the industry, and they're discourteous. So please don't use them. You can visit our website. You can see there in green, 33% of people dislike that. Life has changed in the telephony market. People go to your website before they ring you. In point of fact, the Gartner research that we conducted a few years ago said that the caller volumes will reduce from 72 to 68% of all business transactions. But the importance of those calls will increase proportionately because they'll go to the website, they'll buy you widgets, and when the widgets are wrong, the widgets don't turn up, the widgets are the wrong color, they're going to pick up the phone and blast you. 13% of people don't like the fact that it's a statement that says, all our lines are busy at the moment, please hold. It sits in with that 54%. So put those two together, you've got 67% of people who don't like what most phone systems give them. Let's look at what the options are. What's positive? Which of these options appeals to you most? Keep in mind this is research conducted by a university, not by me. Options to choose your own music in blue there, 30%. Now that's called the jukebox. We'll come back to that in a moment, but you can offer your callers the opportunity to choose their own music or to play a quiz or listen to a podcast on this TIPT phone system, which you're talking about with Ericom. Current business promotions. The callers are not really interested in hearing a talking website. So to say that we offer blue and red widgets is really, really cool. that's no relevance to them. They've already been on the website, as I said earlier. So give them something current. Hey, listen, today we've got 10% off blue widgets. That's exciting. That's interesting. I'll pay some attention to that. The green one down the bottom, what they really want is daily updating news, sport, and weather. They want something for them, not just your ads interspersed with music that they don't like. And Captivate Connect provides all of these options for you easily and cheaply. So let's look at the Captivate Connect advantage. Basically, we're out here to redefine the on-hold experience. We're providing exciting, innovative, and exclusive features which have been developed by us for your particular specific phone system. Each with a common goal is to exceed all your customers' expectations. Traditional on-hold messaging is perceived as being boring, repetitive, and never changing. And I think you and I can both attest to that. It is a pretty boring experience. It's akin really to waiting for your baggage at the airport after a long flight. There's nothing you can do. You've just got to sit there and wait. Continual stale elevator music with "we appreciate your call" is the standard in the industry. You and your customers have both had enough. But give your callers the respect they deserve. So let's look at the features down the bottom there. The jukebox we've spoken about. I'll obviously play you a sample of that in a few minutes. So that's just giving people the opportunity to select what they play or what they listen to whilst they're waiting on hold. That's going to reduce any negative caller sentiment and also reduce social media complaints about your on-hold service. Data reporting, I'll show you an example of that in a moment. That tells you, as a management team, how many people have been placed on hold, for how long, and by whom, and what the longest time was on hold, and what the average time on hold is. The daily content we've spoken about, that's news, weather, sport, on this day in history, inspirational thoughts, jokes. You can pick and choose the ones that you think are most appropriate for your business. It's a dynamic start point. So whilst people are on hold with Captivate Connect, once they do get picked up and said, "Oh, sorry, still on the phone, Mike, do you want to wait?" then I'm going to hear something different than I heard the last time that call was placed on hold. And that is less frustrating. Callback, after 2, maybe 3 minutes, you determine the time, we can offer people a callback to say, "Looks like we're going to be a while. Would you rather we gave you a callback?" They enter their mobile number, record the name and the details of the call they want, and you get an instantaneous email to say, "Please call this person back." Text to brochure, very, very popular. Basically, it's putting your brochure in the hand of the customer before they even talk to you. So you can imagine talking about a promotion for a particular product. Would you like a brochure on that? "Oh, yes, please." Enter your mobile number 041812345567. Beep, beep. There it is. That's the brochure in their hand. Or you could use that to distribute your app. If you want people to use an app instead of being on the phone, then that's a really good way to get them, because they can download that app. Well, in point of fact, all they got to do is enter the mobile number, the app comes out, the link, they click on the link, the app's installed. So those things are there and function. So we spoke about this management report earlier. And this particular organisation, in 1 month, they had 10,000 plus calls placed on hold for more than 4 seconds. The average time on hold was 59 seconds. The maximum time on hold was 595 seconds. That's 10 minutes. The calls on hold for over 2 minutes was 1,000. Calls on hold for over 5 minutes was 50. Total call wait time was 293 hours, 57 minutes, and 14 seconds. That's a lot, but that's what it was. Outcomes. So with Captivate Connect working with your Ericom phone system, we will be able to create a new point of difference for your client service. We'll improve customer engagement and experience. We will set your business above your competitors to your commercial advantage, and you can harvest customer data before you even speak to them. What's the cost? in its most basic format, $108 per month. That includes your on-hold messages, includes your news, weather, sport, etc. It includes the IVR that you'll need. Welcome to my company. Press 1 for sales, 2 for service, 3 for parts, whatever it may be. And it includes the welcome after hours message. Thanks for calling. We're closed. Leave a message or whatever you may choose to do. Those rates are over a 36-month term. If you want a shorter term rate, just let us know and we'll work something out. The gold and the premium packages are just simply a higher quantity for a slightly higher price. The optional extras are the other features, the jukebox, the quiz, the podcasts, subsequent data reports, the in-call or post-call surveys, and text brochures. We will just have to price those up individually for you because that really, really depends upon what you need. So this is a video which will just give you a better example really of what it is that the jukebox offers. Pretty short.
Welcome to Captivate Connect. While you wait, we have a few options for you. Would you like to 1. Pick your own music, 2. Play a quiz, or 3. Listen to a podcast? You have selected music. Now, would you like pop music, jazz, or rock? Bring on the jazzy vibes.
So really that's all that I can tell you in this very short video. Best way to go from here is to ask your Ericom account manager for a free sample for your business. If you want one, they will simply send us your URL. We will create something from your website. We will incorporate the features that we think are appropriate to your particular business, just in this sample, send it through back to Ericom. They'll send it on to you, and you can look at it from that viewpoint. So I thank you for your time today. I hope you've learned something, and please do, whether you deal with us or not, don't fall for the old trick of a WAV file starting from the beginning every time. It just is terrible.